I want you to embrace that. And what Marjorie Taylor Greene, her message is very simple. Those days are over. We're going to win elections with people of guts, courage, and vision, and we're going to have the right policies. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Well, by the way, what's so crazy about that?
Nothing.
Why do they sit there and they toot you off the committees? Which, by the way, in hindsight, the law of unintended consequences, right? Because she's taking the AOC playbook. AOC's nothing in these committees. I don't think she shows those committees, and she controls not just the Democratic Party. Today, she's taken on Nancy Pelosi, who's a pretty tough hombre. Do you admit?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. But I'm not doing anything different. I'm bringing the real world into Washington because Washington has forgotten exactly who they are. They've forgotten that they are a government for the people, by the people. And so I'm bringing the people back, Steve. That's what they have to remember. You see, when I walk through the halls of Congress, you know what my Republican colleagues need to see when they look at me? They need to see one of their voters that is so disappointed and disgusted because they didn't repeal Obamacare, because my family's health insurance policy went from $800 a month to $2,400 a month because of Obamacare, and they failed me. They couldn't repeal it. When they look at me, they should see a voter from their district, a constituent from their district, and realize that I'm one of the people that's angry they couldn't even fund and build the border wall and secure our southern border, because I know people who have lost loved ones and been murdered by illegal aliens. When they see me in the hallways, that's who they should see. They should remember those voters. When they see me in the halls of Congress, they should remember that I'm a pro-life person that is furious with Republicans for not defunding Planned Parenthood when they had a supermajority. And the list goes on and on and on. And that's why they're upset with me most of the time. But I don't care, Steve, because it's not about this place here. It's about the people back at home. And this place here in Washington, D.C. does nothing but fail the people back at home. But I believe so much in the people at home that I believe that if Republicans in Congress would step up with courage and say, you know, here's where we went wrong, but we want to right the ship. We want to save our country. We want to save America and actually work for our voters. You know, they lie to me. They tell me, oh, but your district is different. I go, you know what? You're an idiot. Here's why you guys are fools. Because those same people that vote for me in my district, they're in your district too. There may be less of them. There may be 53% of them, but that's who's voting for you. They're the same Republican voters all over the country. So it's not about voting your conscience. It's not about voting your district. It's about voting for America and actually voting like a Republican.
The polls show you with the collapse, and this is one of the providential things of them stealing November 3rd, because God works in mysterious ways. They flipped their cards over. Why is his polling collapsing? Because the American people are seeing what the reality is of this kind of neo-Marxist takeover of the government with their policies, radical nature. What MTG is saying at the heart of it, there's a vast majority out there that support these policies. They don't support traditional country club Republican policies, but they support these policies.
Yes.
You play that ad. If I could shift out every member in the Republican Party running in every day, this is how you're going to get a 100-seat sweep. Not 52 and 22, 100 seats.
That's right.
You just play that ad and let me change in a different face for every district.
You know what they don't get, though? They don't understand that we would have more voters if we fought. Like, don't you agree, Steve?
1,000%.
Oh, they think, oh, we have to get more people registered to vote. You would have them if you fought for America. These people would run to the polls if they believed that Republicans in Congress would actually fight for them. This is what they don't understand. And they think I'm the one that doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. They're the ones that have lost sight. They've lost sight of who they are as a party, and they don't give people something to vote for. And we need to do that.
You just brought